Welcome back to the Heal the Divide mini-series, Awakenings, where we look at the narratives and some of the actions of people during COVID times and consider what it might be revealing about us that we can learn from. So one of the things that I have noticed and experienced myself and seen in others as well is that these times that we're living through, needless to say, are extraordinarily stressful for almost everyone. I don't know anyone who isn't experiencing some form of stress, whether it's financial stress or emotional stress or physical stress. Something. Everyone, I think, has some form of stress. And when we are stressed, we humans tend to revert to patterned ways of being. We have, throughout our lives, learned how to survive in stress, and we tend to revert back to these very patterned ways of thinking, feeling, acting, intending, that sometimes don't serve us very well. So this is something we at Learning in Action have been studying for more than 15 years, which is people's internal experience under stress. And one slice of what we've been studying for more than 15 years is when we're under stress, the dimensions of our experience we tend to rely on most. So we look at having three dimensions of our internal experience: our thinking, what goes on in here, our assuming, our judging, our considering, our cognitive abilities, everything that's going up here. And then our emotions, right, our emotional life, which is completely incremental and can be differentiated from our thinking. And then our wanting, or our desires. So that's the three ways we think of it, as kind of like head, heart, kind of gut, think, feel, want. And what we've learned from studying this for 15 years is that when we humans are under stress, we will tend to rely on one of those dimensions of our experience over the others. The ideal, right, would be to rely on our thinking, our feeling, and our wanting all equally, right? That we were created to have to allow all those dimensions of our experience inform us equally. And our tendency under stress is to rely on one of them more than others. And the one we humans, because we've been taking data on this for, say 15 years, over 20,000 pieces of data, is that we tend to rely on our wants. In other words, that when we're under stress, what will make us feel better, what our go-to is to do something, no matter, even if it's the wrong thing. And so what I'm noticing in these COVID times is people's tendency to want to do, to act, to hurry, to quickly. And I'm don't get me wrong, there are times in which if we don't act quickly, that will have negative repercussions. And so, one of the things I'm seeing is that people are kind of rushing to decide, to choose to act before stepping back and really considering the totality of this ever-changing environment we're in. And so, and that's our patterned wants orientation. And over the database, the data that we've taken for, as I said, 15 years, shows that about 60% of us tend to lean on acting over thinking and feeling when we're under stress. So the mindful, the emotionally intelligent thing that is wanting here, that is available to us here, is being in the discomfort of non-doing, right? What we act under stress to make us feel better. And for many of us, the most mindful choice in many moments is going to be to step back and take in all the information that's coming at us, be with the discomfort and uncertainty of that with an open aperture, and consider all aspects of what's happening before acting and choosing a direction. So anyway, it's just, I feel it myself. I am more wants oriented, and that's frankly, it's part of why I'm doing these recordings. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do something. I could do something. Maybe it'll be something that's helpful for other people. And so this is my wants orientation in action. And I'd love to hear about you, what you're seeing and feeling and wanting and thinking in these COVID times.